I can't.
Baba, you don't want me now. Stop. Don't do this.
This is just too much. Did you see I drive an SUV? She just went like, gunmen will just come in and enter like this. Are you playing? How?
This number of gunmen.
This number of gunmen. It has to be a joke.
I found those corporate gunmen very funny. It was not funny to me. Oh my God, you're running with stick with your tie and suit. Do you want to run with gun and suit? Is that your plan?
The secretary or whoever, they're a little more extra than this. The secretary always goes, That's the first thing they always say is before any other thing.
If it wasn't set in Nigeria,
it would make a whole lot more sense, right? But
it is. Now go ahead.
Okay, my name is Paula Jimmy Creed Olofin. Everybody knows me as Creed. What do? I am a spoken word artist and a digital strategist. I went to school, basically.
My name is Paula Asidobi. I am a human being. I like books. I really, really love books and people when they act like people, so yeah.
The year is blurry, but I went to the Bells. Can't remember what year that was. It's a while back.
The Quintessence International High School. And for the year, I can't remember. I feel like most of them are usually series, and I don't watch series like that because commitment. Once I start a series, I want to finish it, and I know what if I'm going to finish, it's going to take a lot from me. I will not do any other thing in my future, and I have bright future I need to go and collect.
Welcome.
I'd like to sign up for the scholarship exam.
Oh, fill this form. Pay the registration fee of 150,000 naira.
150,000.
For scholarship exam.
The entry exam is not free.
But it is a scholarship. Don't you want to give it to someone that can't actually afford to pay?
The secretary or whoever, they are a little more, what's the word?
Extra.
They're a little more extra than this. Her nose is not high up as it should be. The secretary always goes, That's the first thing they always say is before any other thing. So this one, she's still a little nice here now.
She's enthusiastic. She likes her work.
Can she write the exam now and pay for it later when she gets the scholarship?
This is Wilma Academy, not Isaleko Secondary
It's fine, Lola.
Mom, this is the 10th time I'm calling you. Call me back. I can't apply for the London.
First of all, I don't think they used to drive like that. I don't think. At least I know that I don't even drive to start with. And even if I was not driving, there was nobody that was going to allow me use this kind of car to drive to anywhere.
I know you're trying to say they were rich, posh kids, but have fun now.
Nobody give you that kind of car to drive like that.
Benz.
No.
Like in secondary school, your father will not give you Benz. Are you playing? Are you playing? Papa, in secondary school, why you go dye your hair?
That's the thing. We couldn't do
dye
that.
your hair.
Bro, this shit smells different.
Yeah,
I think
the
kind
only
of
guy
thing
to push
happened.
off for Car's first day.
After removing the cost of books and uniform, your balance is now 5,000 naira.
Sir?
So this was the kind of thing that I heard of. I mean, I don't get scholarship on any account. So this kind of thing where they use the scholarship is usually CSR or, for media, when they want to show up as, okay, we've done something, we've helped somebody from the streets, we've, all those kind of things. But this thing, I think it's too real. It's too real and it's annoying. It's a very annoying thing. Secondary school for me was breezy. I was that student that, teachers liked, students too. Not everybody liked me, sha, but you know, it was good. I was social prefect at some point. Then I became senior prefect at some point. So that time, you know, I had a few, not enemies per se, but you know, there were people that they were like, oh, okay, maybe because she's not this, she wants to do this. But then I have work ethic, so I don't know. I liked secondary school, even for the bad parts. I would not do it again if I had to, but it wasn't so bad.
For me, unlike Head Girl here, it was a love-hate. It's still a love-hate relationship, right? So I used to be a really fat kid. So imagine being a fat kid and being in the midst of people that were, you know, slim and everything. So you were the one that everybody wanted to mess with and pick on and talking about this. And I can remember songs that were sang and things that were said. So in that sense, I did not really enjoy it. But if anything, I feel like secondary school was, especially from my senior secondary school part, that was where I really started to come into my own. For me too, I would say it's both ways. There's some places you walk into and then they ask you, okay, what school did you go to? And then you tell them, oh, I went to this school. And then they're like, this one's Omo Babalo. There's a certain mindset that comes when you tell them, oh, I went to this school and I went to that school.
Why am I to this information?
It's a shrimp wrap. I'm allergic to seafood.
Shrimp wrap.
Your food is mad, Abby.
It's fine. It's actually mad.
I don't like this. I don't like it. There were always cliques. They always walked to assembly together, went to the library together, went to eat together. And in every clique, there is almost always one person that is allergic to something. There was someone that told me that he's allergic to pain from cane. And I'm like, you cannot chest cane, I mean, you're allergic to pain.
You know, say you will flog you, go cry. Which one is allergic to pain from king? Okay. I can't say about you, yeah, but this cheerleading thing is this is just actually you look Bruce Lee. This is just too much. There are a few things here in this movie that I feel like they just decided that, you know what, let's do a little sprinkle. Let's take some.
It's a notch higher.
Some American, you know, vibe.
It doesn't. It doesn't
serious.
seem as Nigerian as it should be.
Yeah, black girl, show man how you work it. Black man, go mad when you twerk it. Yeah, practice one perfect.
This particular thing just reminded me of something that happened in school once. So it was Children's Day, right? So Children's Day, we would have like a big party in school and all of that. For some reason, our principal happened to show up. So SS1 guys will come, they would do like their own. Guys will come, they will break dance, do their
presentations.
They go to SS3 and then the song started. You know the way the intro is at the beginning, and the girls just came in and they were the first thing that took my principal was how they were dressed. She just went like,
what's going on in my school?
What's going on in my school? Behinds were all over the place, and the girls that decided to dance that day were girls with very robust behinds. So it was a madhouse, and my principal from that day on decided that there was never going to be a Children's Day party again in school.
Their school looks like it was very liberal. But in the typical Nigerian secondary school, as liberal as it may be, there are still some constraints. There are still some, like we have the strong cultural mindset that you're not supposed to do this kind of thing for school. You can't be doing these kind of things. Now, parents are different. But even if maybe my school wanted to allow me, no.
This is not a music video audition.
But she was amazing.
She's clearly not cheer squad material.
LSC is worrying this day. Because she cannot shake it, she cannot shake bomb like that.
Okay. I know that not do more than sleepover. How would they let this many people here? Okay, even if they did let this many people here, there's no adult around that is having palpitations like, because if it's me, I would be that. What's going on? You don't have book, no work, no something. Because it's.
For me, we did have parties like this.
Okay.
Right?
I bet I said it.
We were very careful not to do it in anybody's house.
Thank God you're here. She won't take off us.
I have a unnecessary alcohol story.
You have done a lot though.
This particular thing, it was not a guy that brought the alcohol. It was a girl. And she just, we finished and just sat down in the classroom, just gisting and all of that. And my class rep, the lady, she just comes and she just opens her bag and it's like, you know those small bottles of vodka, and she just goes, I felt, I opened it, like, what's going on here? How I got from
normality?
From that class by group that night. I think it's only God that would explain. And in my set, the alcoholic was not a guy, it was a girl.
Okay.
My classmate was an alcoholic. She was a lady, but she was an alcoholic. Did you say I drive an SUV?
She drove now. She drove. You're hyping you. She drove because I did not drive it. Even if it was keke, I was not driving it. It's not SUV. Please, I beg.
Even if you go drive, like
no parents will allow you to do this thing like that. Highest thing, there'll be driver. You can be inside the SUV, but driver will drive you. It's making me in my emotions. I'll cry. Thank you.
So this was valedictory service. We had this mate. His dad was a general in the army. Valedictory service, they literally came in like a convoy. They kind of like, you could literally hear sirens of army people like coming in. They literally came down from the car, like the army guys went, opened the door for him. It was dramatic in that sense, right? Baba removed, at that time, 20 naira still made a lot of sense, right? So Baba brought out, I don't know how many 20 naira brought out from his pocket and threw it in the air, and people were his friends. And we there, when we were saying that, like, oh God, you know, it's VS. No be say you did, no be say you win, but it's VS.
So this one, the display of wealth here. It was someone's birthday. I think this girl was in SS1 or SS2. She had like 4 cakes. One of the cakes, it was a cake of smaller cakes. It was like, it'd be like say they build the cake. You know, there's cake they bake and there's cake they build. This one was built. So she had party pack. There's party pack, there's party bag. It's not, there are different things here. The bag, you know, hey God. Okay, at this time, I wasn't wearing jewelry as such, but there was earring there. There was necklace there. They had the girls' party bag and the guys' party bag. There were jewelry pieces. There was a small mirror. There was now party bag, not just for the classmates. There was party bag for each student of the school in primary and secondary school. So it's as if it was customized to each our taste. You know that money went into this thing.
It's wrong. They're touching our bags. Anyway, guys, are we really going to allow this? They're infringing on our human rights.
Tell that to the principal.
I'm not going to take this. No to search. No to search.
Jo, see. We couldn't do this. We couldn't do this.
You obviously had people that would be like, why don't search my bag? Why they touch my bag? Like, that kind of thing. But nobody went as far as shouting no to search.
Yes, and okay, or even if you shout, you think other people will follow you. They don't follow you. Because you carry the suspicion.
Even your clique people, but they look.
Yes, like what's going on?
No to search. No to search. No freedom. No peace.
They have slogan.
But yeah.
I like your tablet reflex on you.
Prom, they're going for. If we did prom, we didn't do prom. Like we actually didn't do prom. You can open your mouth as long as you want, but we didn't do prom. And sure, you will now close it. I feel like so these people, they had unrealistic liberty. So the fact that they are so comfortably, there's a lot of body contact. Like why they hold me like that, my guys? This is the owner of the school. The owner of the school is here. The secretary is here. So is it that there is no teacher or school staff that they are afraid of, or they have, there are some now that if you're not afraid, you just have some very solid respect for. So you will just, everybody is like, let's just be going. We just did.
Nah. You are my best friend.
Look, I know that what I've done is wrong. But it was the only way for me to help my family.
I need to tell my father about this.
Great. There's a level of emotional intelligence that people have after they leave secondary school. At least in secondary school, sub-stories don't do it for me. This was the only thing I could do to her. Why are you in the school here? What are you looking for? It's not, and this was not even a me thing because I don't think I was in this position. But there's some stories that like, Baba, you don't want me now. Stop, don't do this. But it just seems like something that would not happen in secondary school. I think there's an emotional intelligence thing that they did here, which in the natural sense of things is good and is a good thing. However, in school at the time, it wasn't going to happen this way. It's okay, you have your G's or you have your guys. I know they can show up for you and turn up in so many ways, but after explaining that you cannot...
We have this guy who came in as a transfer student. He wrote a love letter to some girl, and he was in SS1 and she happened to be in SS3. He became like the talk of school because my guy did not just write the letter, he wrote his name and she took the letter and he literally read the letter out to all the girls. So they literally came out the next day. Everywhere you went, like they were, that kind of thing, they would just say a line. That kind of thing. They just say a line and just go. God. There were things that he said in that letter that became like slangs that people now use till we left.
For me, my own school drama, so I think somebody that was like the school's most intelligent girl was caught cheating in an exam. We're writing this exam where they mixed SS1 to SS3 people in the same exam hall just so that they have more people to separate and share and all of those things. But Shisha wrote her kini on foolscap. I don't know much about how cheating works, but to show me that said they don't need to write down. They don't write stuff. Like she didn't cut the foolscap. So it was very dramatic because the girl's parents now came to school and they were like, oh, that is it because she did this? I was like, oh, wow. She didn't even get suspended because I don't know how she did not get suspended. But, it was always just fun to be on the observing end of drama.
There was too much fiction in this because I feel like there's some things that would not just happen in the country. Gunmen would just come in and enter like this. Are you playing? How?
This number of gunmen.
It has to be a joke.
I found those corporate gunmen very funny. It was just funny to me. Oh my God, you're running with stick with your tie and suit. Do you want to run with gun and suit? Is that your plan?
Are we?
Darling, your father and I love you very much. But after recent events, we've decided this is what's best for me.
Where are we? Daddy.
Holiday.
Not need rehab.
I'm doing this for your own good.
Daddy, I swear, I promise, I will never use again. Daddy!
The user Nigerian teenager is making waves after winning the coveted London Arts Institute.
First thing, drug use wasn't very, at least in my school, I don't even know again. Well, at least in my school, drug use wasn't, rampant. And let it just be that maybe you mistakenly encountered drugs and you decided to, hit your head somewhere on the wall and use it. It's not rehab they will send you to. There are certain things that, a little manual factory setting can just restore you to factory setting. There's where they'll flog you. There's where they'll flog you. You will not use drug again. Rehab was not even an option. I don't even know. The first time I heard rehab, Isha was not related to Nigeria. This thing looks like resort. She's going to go and do holiday. And it's quite, I'm thinking about it must be fun. But, because she's looking cute now. See, she's cute. But drug use wasn't corrected with, at least for the few I saw, it wasn't corrected like this. Cane, police, suspension, you're going to learn work, you're going to learn how to sew, or you're going to learn how, it was always, you learn how to sew, or you learn how to bake, or something of that sort, nothing too extreme.
But I know that for every time that they caught a student maybe smoking or something, even as far as even the alcohol thing, they would let the parents know, and then they leave it
to the parents. Okay, there was also that part.
What happens with the person at that time? But
they shall suspend you first.
You will go home. If you're in the boarding house, automatically you're going to get deported. Automatically, you get deported. Then
in my life, I've never heard deported before.
Welcome.
The boy is special. I was actually the one who discovered him. I made him my apprentice. Unfortunately, Nigeria got in the way.
Eggman. Mule.
But luckily for him, he still found a way to make his talent shine through. I, for one, cannot wait to see what Ishaya Bello does next.
First of all, I have to give accolades for how well it was shot. So it was a good story, good plot, but the detail is just what made the difference. It seems like they didn't have any school rules. Every school has a set of school rules, even the ones that people never obey. But it's a thing where there's always something that you can follow. The school rule says, it seems like they live their lives, but in a school environment. I don't think that's how schools work. Or maybe it's because I don't think that's how schools should work.
I feel like whoever wrote the script did their research really based off what high school in other parts of the world look like, and did not really paint that picture of what the Nigerian high school is, no matter how much money that their parents have and all of that. First and foremost, I don't care how much money your dad has. There's no way in hell you are driving to school. The oldest person there will probably be 18. And even if you are 18, you are in SS3. And you probably not be turning 18 until maybe like your third term or something. So why will you be driving a car to school? I get the plot, right? I get the story. But I feel like the folks still acted a little too mature for high school students. There were some statements and there were some things that were said, and I'm like, would I have said that when I was in secondary school? No, I don't think so. That sense of value is in every Nigerian, no matter how much you try to. And with this, it felt like they just took that part of us and just went trash.
If it wasn't set in Nigeria, it would make a whole lot more sense,
right? But
it is
set in Nigeria. I would say it's a pass because I feel like there were a lot of things that I'm like, no, man, no be so now.
I would say good. I see what it could have been, or I see what it was supposed to be. I see it. It's just detail, and I know that detail is the reason why things are either good or not good. But I'm torn between they made an effort and they should have done better. So the middle ground, literally in the scale, is good.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Creed Olofin.
Hi, my name is Paula Sinobi, and you're watching Experts React with What Kept Me Up.
Taco, thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Thank you guys, thank you so much.
Take a bow.